In this webinar, my goal is to analyze three key dynamics of Chinese economy and find whether China is poised for hard landing in 2012. Number 1. China's economy has expanded at 10.4% in the past 10 years on an annualized basis, which is 5 times the growth rate of both the US and Europe. Latest predictions put the 2012 forecasts to 8.5%, with 9.2% achieved in 2011. Growth in itself is a great virtue, and given its stellar performance in the past decade, it is not probable that the Chinese economy will lose momentum suddenly. Such a scenario might be only possible if there is an unexpected downturn triggered by an economic shock like the default of Greece. Number 2. There is a misalignment between China's official purchasing manager index PMI, which shows the pace of manufacturing, and the indicators of export performance. This divergence is accounted for by various time lags present in the international trade. More important, this is driven by an unexpected oscillations in the European debt crisis, which will ultimately have a deep impact on export sector of China. Based on past history, Chinese economy is well equipped to absorb these ripples in the global economy. Sagging exports can decelerate the pace of the Chinese economy but not derail it altogether. Number 3. Even if we factor in slumping exports, statistics from various investing firms indicate that China has strong fundamentals to grow at 8% in the next decade or so. This scenario is spotted in the wake of potential transformation of the Chinese economy from external dependence to internal self sufficiency. Suffice it to say, Chinese policymakers are building an insulated model that would minimize the impact of external shocks, though it would take another decade to achieve some degree of decoupling from the global forces. It would be naive to assume that any economy, including the Chinese, can become a powerhouse not to be impacted in a highly integrated global financial system. Number 4. Last but not least, the real estate market is cooling in China. This will dampen the consumerism in China and the pace of the small business activity, which already has been slowed down due to some credit crunch in China.